Quick thanks to Oxilam for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in automotive LED products, check out the link on screen or the link below. My brother just bought this 2019 F350 Power Stroke with just 20,000 miles. Even though this truck is only 6 years old and has 20,000 miles, there are a couple things that need to be fixed and updated to really make this thing the ultimate work truck. We need a hitch, we need some better headlights, we need some better taillights, and most importantly, we have to fix the non-functional Apple CarPlay. And I have some good news. I should have all the parts to get it done today. Now I think the best place to start is with the Apple CarPlay because this is by far the most annoying part, and I might be using this truck tomorrow to pick up my new car. And in order to take all this out, we have to go ahead and take this little speaker out with this top tray. So let's get started. Got the speaker cover out. There you go. Got the tweeter out. I think now is a pretty good time to explain what I'm actually trying to do. I need to take all of this stuff apart so I can go ahead and access a computer that's behind this screen that we think went faulty, and that's why Apple CarPlay is not working. There are two 8mm at the very back. Oh, I'm a liar. It's a 7mm. There's two more 7mm on top. And let's see. And then there's 4 plugs on the back. 4. Now that we got that out of the way, what am I looking at? That's probably a good reminder. Ta-da! Okay, before we can go ahead and put this in, let's disconnect the battery and wait about 10 minutes to make sure all the power is completely out. While the power is draining, let's put on the hitch. That is a heavy box. So this is not your ordinary hitch and receiver. If you know anything about my brother, you know that he likes really high-end stuff, so he went ahead and bought this hitch and receiver from WeighSafe. I believe it's about $600. This is not sponsored, by the way. He paid that full amount, and it has a 3-inch receiver, so this should be able to carry quite a bit of weight, which is good because this truck can tow a lot of weight. From my understanding, the reason that these are so expensive is they tell you how much weight is currently on the tongue, so you know if you're overloaded or not. And also they're just really high quality. Like, check that out. That is just a solid chunk of aluminum. I think it's aluminum. Sounds like aluminum. Maybe it's stainless steel. I don't know. Probably aluminum. Oh yeah. I think that's where most of your money's going, is into this little pressure system, and you have interchangeable balls, and it's also adjustable. So this is a solid piece of machinery right here. It also has an extra ball that's a different size, which this one's a 2-inch, and on here you have a 2 5/16, which is basically everything you need if you're doing heavy towing. And it also comes with a lock kit to make sure no one steals your hitch. Honestly, feels like I'm opening up a Christmas present right now. This is sick. Apologies if my terminology is wrong. I don't know much about trucks, but this lock will lock the ball part onto that railing, and then this lock will lock it onto your truck, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If that doesn't make sense, I apologize, but you'll have to just wait and see. So it looks like there's 2 points of adjustment, and I could also put it this way or that way. This truck is not lifted, so I think I'm gonna put it up. Well, then again, putting it down, I think I'll put it down actually. So you unlock this little section off of the piece, slide that through there. There you go. That's the hitch complete. Okay, I need to take off the screen to get to the computer, and then we should be on the road to fixing CarPlay. I just got the screen out, and if you look on the back side, that is the computer that we have to take off. It's just held on with 3 Phillips screws. We take it off, replace it, put it back together. Hopefully CarPlay works. New computer's in. Hopefully CarPlay is gonna work. If not, it was all for nothing. I gotta make sure to plug everything in because that would suck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have faith that I did it right. Yeah. Do you want the following features? Automatic system updates and sync diagnostics. Confirm. Close. Yes! It works! This screen is different too. I don't know if I recorded it much before, but now there's like blue down here. So I think this is like a different sync maybe, or a different update. Not sure, but it's up to date now. Very good. That's 2 out of the 3 things done. That only leaves the headlights and taillights, but I want to wait until it gets dark so we can see the difference. So we're going to fix this. Sorry, I mean back here. There's no fender liners, it's white. It just looks cheap. So I'm going to sand it all down and put rubberized undercoating to make sure it's black, protected, and it matches the front. I have to clean it out. This is just some soapy water. Max, I think there's some dirt in here. Cap indicates color. It's brown. We'll save this for another project and go get other one. If I spray this and it's also brown,
it should be. It says black texture finish on it, so I really hope it. Yeah, if it's brown, bring it back. We'll refund you.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah, thank you. All right, this better be the right color. It's black. No, don't eat it. This is Bedliner. I'll do the other side off camera. So this is the before. We finished up and it's still drying, so it looks spotty. Once this dries, it's gonna be all even. The only thing left is the headlights, and good news is about to get dark, so we can actually see the difference. I forgot to record while I was actually out there doing the tests, so here's a bit of a voiceover after the fact of what I did. As you can see, the original headlights were really not that bad, but they were yellow, they were a little bit dim, and they just made the truck look older than it really was. One thing that I noticed that I think is really important that a lot of people for some reason skip out on are the taillights and upgrading to LEDs versus halogens. If I put them side by side, you can see almost a 1/4 second difference between the halogens and the LEDs in delay. That 1/4 second actually matters a lot because imagine if you're on the freeway slamming on the brakes, someone behind you has a 1/4 second less time to react than if you just had LED brake lights. Now moving back to the headlights, I didn't plan ahead and turns out you can't just quickly swap them out. So let's go to the next day and change them out. Finally, we can get to replacing the headlights and our transformation should be complete. So from my understanding, it's not that easy. Looks like there's about 11 clips, if I can count correctly, which is not a guarantee. Oh, there are 12 clips. Oh, 14 clips. There's 2 up here. It should come out. Yes, sir. Now it's just a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 millimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Hopefully I don't break anything right now, but I'm pretty sure should just come out. It looks like the bottom clips need the support of a screwdriver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We didn't break it. So you can see these silver clips at the bottom need to be pushed with a flathead right here, and it should come out without any issues. Now I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 millimeters, but we also have to loosen the bumper from what I saw online. The bumper bolts are an 18 millimeter. Definitely didn't take me like 5 trips back to the shop to figure that out. That's 1, that's 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more bolts on each side. So I should be able to move this out of the way now. All right. So we can go ahead and unplug these headlights. What the heck? There you go. Oh. That's 2. I think it's this way. Just like messed up my finger the other day. It like hurts to put pressure. Okay, I think this one. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, the old seal was in the way for this one. Flash them. Yeah, there you go. I got matching lights all around. And if you guys end up liking how these look, I'll have a link below to where you guys can get some too. I even have a discount code, just Mark, my first name. And I think it's like 20% off or something. So there you go. Plug it in. Before I go ahead and do the other side, here's a quick color difference. Of course, it's middle of the day, so it's not going to be as noticeable as nighttime. Can you turn on the fog lights? That looks like a new truck. That looks like an old truck. So I think we're on the right path. These are the 2 bolts I had to remove. I think all the lights are installed, so I just got to put it back together now. But first, coffee break. Coffee break is over. Now we can put everything back together and I think we'll be done. I think that's all the lights done. So let's go ahead and skip until it's nighttime and see the results. And just like that, another satisfied customer. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, or even possibly rebuild videos, feel free to subscribe. And that's going to be all.